Hello everybody, Sergeant Thomas here, and welcome to another episode of Survival. I'm here at the automatic sorting facility, and I've been working on it, and I was going to show you guys this thing working in the last episode, but there was a couple of things I hadn't figured out at that time, and I have since figured those things out, and I think I have this thing completely working. Right now I have 3 parts of it working anyways, and this first set of chests has cobblestone, this one has dirt, and that one has sand. And once I know for a fact that these 3 work, I can continue to duplicate them and run them all the way around. And I had to rip some of them out that were over here because I had to bring it out to here and then I needed to turn it. And if I turned it right here, it was just too close when it came to the redstone that's below. So I had to bring it all the way out here and then turn it. So I still have to dig all of this out and then re-put all the hoppers and stuff over there. So that's why some of them look like they're missing if you have seen this in the past, in past videos. But anyways, one of the things I hadn't figured out at the time was how I was going to get these pistons to retract, like this one to retract and this one to extend back to how you see it after the minecart has passed here. So basically, let's do this. I'll give you guys an example. Say I hit the button that's way back at the chest room, it's going to end up looking like that. And once the chest cart comes along, it's going to go across that detector rail and do that. And then I had to figure out how to get the chest cart to go back once it fills up and it's ready to be sent back. And so what's going to happen is once it's filled up and it automatically sends itself, is it's going to send itself along, turn this way, go along the track, go up, and send itself back to the to the chest room where the buttons are. That's not scary at all. Let's get rid of this pest here. Die, fool! Do you have any gunpowder up there? I would gladly take your gunpowder. Thank you, sir. Anyways, before I got freaked out there. So yeah, those were the 2 things I really had to figure out, was how to get these pistons to go back to how you see them after it's, you know, turned and gone up to there, and then how to send it back. And so I pretty much figured that out. And also, you'll notice, if you look at past episodes of me working on this thing, there used to be another set of these right next to it, and then right next to that there was another set. Well, you can see how spread out these things are now, and that's because they were too close for me to have them side by side because of the redstone down here. There just wasn't enough room, because all of this you see here is all for the one set of chests, and then the other set of chests is this right here. So there's no way I could put them side by side like that. And then down here I have flip-flops and then all this redstone, and there was just no way it was going to work the way I had originally planned it. So, you know, it's not that big a deal. I'll probably still have just as many. It's just this room might have to get bigger, like I was showing you guys, me having to dig that way further, because I'm having to spread these machines out from one another because it's just too small of an area. So I did test this before I started recording, and I had this detector rail right here, but when the chest cart sent itself back on its way, right when it got to this bend here, when the detector rail was right there, somehow, and I think it's because whenever a rail turns, you'll notice a chest cart like freaks out as it continues by. It just like does this weird spinning thing. Well, I think when the detector rail was there, it was triggering it, and it would go out and then come back. It was just really weird. So I had to move these back, and I still haven't done this one. So I need to rip that up and put that back, and put the regular rail there, and then put a detector rail there. And so I have to put some redstone here. So let's grab some of this. And it's becoming night, which is not scary. Now is it? Of course it is. So put that there. Wait, no, that goes there. Okay. And then this needs to curve around like that. I know this is kind of ugly. I'll probably fix this maybe in the future. But right now, I'm not looking for it to look pretty down here. I'm just trying to make it work as of right now. And also, another thing is I plan on explaining this a little bit better on how this works for those of you that don't fully understand this, or don't understand redstone, and even people that do understand redstone. This is kind of confusing because this is you know, again, my first time making this particular redstone contraption, and it might be able to be a little more compact in the future, but again, right now, it's a mess because I'm just trying to make it work. But yeah, I might do a tutorial on this in the future. I have said that in the past, but up till this point, I hadn't figured this thing out, but I think I have it figured out now, and we're going to test it some more. So what I'm going to do is, I think I mentioned this, that has cobblestone, that machine has dirt, and then that one has sand. Is we're going to test the cobblestone one first, and I've already tested it myself. So the chest cart is up here and it's full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and take a couple stacks out of it and then send it back, because if I take all of the cobblestone out and send it to the machine, it takes quite some time for it to fill this whole chest cart up before it sends itself back. There is another way of building the machine that I just showed you guys. It's just a tiny bit different, and when you build it that different way, that other way, it doesn't require the chest cart to get as filled as it is right now for it to send itself back. It only fills itself like halfway. The way it's built right now, the chest cart almost has to fill itself all the way up before it sends itself back. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Dang it, I just messed up. I didn't hit the button. Duh. I totally messed up. Where's the cart? It's over there. That's not good. Oh, well, I might be able to send it back without having to destroy it and pick all the cobblestone up. That's what I was scared of, is having to pick all this up. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, will it go straight? Okay, it should go straight. Okay, go back. You quit playing games. Quit. Don't do this to me right now. Thank you. I already messed up by not hitting the button. Don't make me mess up some more. Okay, so we'll send that back. I messed up. I'm sorry. Oh, whoa. No. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Now I have a block here. Oh, that's right. I'm on the wrong track. Oops. I totally goofed. I'm sorry. We'll fix this. Don't worry. I just messed up a little. Not a lot. Okay, I'm about to mess up again. Okay, now it should go back. Can you go there? Thank you. I was on the wrong track there. Come on. Don't mess with me like this. I haven't tested it out this far, but this is making me realize I obviously need some powered rails through here. Okay, that should send itself back. Let me throw some powered rails down right now. I do have some on me, so once these machines are built and it was to go back from here, we're going to need like a power rail right around in here. I'd say maybe one here. Probably not this close, but whatever. Again, just trying to make it work, so let's just throw them everywhere. Throw that one there. We'll throw one right here. And then one right here should be fine. Okay, this time, don't forget to hit the button, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to go back. And I don't need to take any more out of it because it never even made it to the machine to start filling it anyways. But I will look in it again and show you guys how filled up it is. I think it's filled all the way up on, except for like, was it 3 spots? Let's look inside of it here. So yeah, it fills all of this up. It will fill this one fully to 64, and then this one gets to a certain amount, and then it sends itself back, leaves that certain amount, and leaves that one empty, and that's how it sends itself back. And then the other machine, the other version of the machine, it only fills itself like to here, all of this top row, and then like to somewhere around in here. And I might do that one because I don't want to have to send an empty chest cart and wait like 5 minutes. That doesn't take, I don't think that long. Actually, it might take 5 minutes just for like a couple stacks of cobblestone. So I might have to do that. Something else I haven't done yet is made it to where when I hit this button like I do, is I need it to automatically send this cart. Right now I'm manually sending it like that, as you guys saw me do twice now since I messed up the first time. But we'll try to chase this thing. Come back here. It's already gone out of sight. But you should see it should be in the spot. Yes, it is loading itself now. And like I said, and I showed you guys, is it's not going to take that long. It's going to take a full stack and like half of a stack at this point to send itself back. So we'll sit here and watch it. And I don't exactly know the logic behind this, but basically when it hits a certain amount like that, it tells the detector rail to go off, which then sends power here, sends power into that comparator, powers that block. That block then powers this piece of redstone, which powers that block, then sends the power through there into that block, which is right underneath this powered rail, which turns on and then sends the cart back. It's really weird. I don't know why or how that works, but it just knows to send itself back once it hits a certain capacity of items inside of it. So yeah, you guys pretty much seen how it worked there. Now I want to try the sand, or no, the dirt's next. So I want to go over here and take all of the cobblestone out of this and then put dirt in it and leave like 2 spots. Okay, so that's what it does. It does a full stack of 64, and then when it gets to 8 in this spot, then it sends itself back. So let's take all of this cobblestone out and I'll put it all back in here. And for those of you that don't know, this is how it automatically sorts itself. And again, if you, I mean, this is kind of basically how it automatically sorts itself. I know this doesn't explain much, but whenever I go to explain this and show how it works, either in a tutorial or just in another video where I just show and explain how this thing works, I will also show you how it automatically sorts itself. Lots of people have seen them before, and I didn't come up with the automatic sorting portion of this machine, like this part here and how it works back there. I did come up how it automatically like sends itself back, and some of it I figured out on my own, but I did not completely come up with this machine. I basically put 2 machines together and then did some of my own redstone stuff to it to make it work how it works. But I think it's awesome. Where is there dirt? Is there dirt in any of these? There's some dirt. I'll take some of you. Oh wait, that's cobblestone. Go back. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Go away. I know there's dirt in one of these, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Let's grab all this dirt. And then also, as you can see with the button here, so this is obviously cobblestone, obviously dirt, and this one's going to be sand. And then we got 4 more buttons that aren't assigned yet because I still have to completely finish the rest of those machines. And then also, I have to figure out somewhere else in here to put buttons. I could put buttons here, you would think, but there's lots of water back here. If you look, all this dirt and all that sand, if I get rid of that, water starts pouring in because there's an ocean above me, which is not cool at all. I actually had to fill a lot of water in using dirt and cobblestone and all kinds of stuff back here, because you can see the water dripping through right here. If I dig up, water just starts pouring in all through all of this. So to build all of this, I had to fill all that in so water wouldn't just ruin my day. Let me fix this. Let's go ahead and fix that there. And where was the dirt? Was it in this one? Here it is. Probably gonna have to go get more dirt. Okay, that was a mistake. So let's put, I don't know, there might be dirt in those other chests right here. Oh wait, how much do I have in there? Oh no, I still need some more. Dirt? No dirt. No dirt. I'm not gonna go through all of these. If there's no dirt, we're just gonna go ahead and go down and get some dirt. Okay, that's the wrong spot. Wait, is there dirt in here? No, okay. I thought I was closer, but I wasn't. Dirt? I know there's dirt here. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Grab all the dirt I can. This should be enough now. And then I'll hit the button, and since it's not completely set up right now, I can hit the button now since the cart won't take off right now. So let's go ahead and hit that. And that should have triggered it to where this cart will now go to where the dirt is at. And I haven't tested it this far, so we're going to go find out. Let's put that there. Okay, so we need to send this. And now let's go make sure that it does go past the cobblestone machine and goes to the dirt one and starts filling. And if it does, then I know this machine, this entire contraption works. Okay, so we have a problem. Where did the cart? Okay, it didn't go. It went past. Why did that happen? Oh, great. Just when I needed rain. I wonder why it didn't work. I have a feeling maybe it had something to do. For one, this isn't connected. That's weird. That ain't why it didn't work, though. That has to do with this. For some reason, these pistons didn't work. This one didn't come out, and that one didn't go back. This one is lit up, but I think it's supposed to be... Yeah, that one's supposed to be lit up. I'm not going to try and diagnose this for too long, because I thought this was going to work. I might need repeaters somewhere. I might not have had enough power to make it. So, since it is, I think, night, and it's definitely raining, I'm going to sleep, try to figure out why that ain't working, and then I'll be right back. So, let me figure this out. Okay, I think I figured out what the problem was, but to be sure, we have to fix this like that and go ahead and test it again. So, what I think the problem was, it was a repeater needed to be moved back one block, and I think it fixed it. But to be sure, let's go ahead and send this cart back. Let's see, right here. Yeah, okay, send this back to the beginning, and we'll go retest it. Let's get it to here, and it should go by itself now. Okay. So, yeah, I think the repeater... I just had to move a repeater back because it was like one block too far forward, and it was getting power past the repeater. It's just... I don't think it was getting enough for like a hit of a button, because I had to place a torch, and I guess the constant power from the torch was enough power for it to operate, but when you hit a button, it's just that burst of power. I don't think it was working, if that makes sense. So, let's go ahead and open this and make sure. Okay, so everything's good there. And we will hit the button. Wait a second, and send this back. And now, let's test this thing again. This is basically what I do off camera whenever I've been working on this thing, is, you know, test it like this. I have to run back and forth, run back and forth. Alright, so did it work this time? It did not. Why did it not work again? See, I'll show you guys what I had just did. So, this line of redstone here is for the cobblestone one I already tested. This line of redstone and everything is for the one I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. So right now, if I place that, it lights this redstone line up over here. And I thought it was this redstone repeater right here. I had it here. And... no, I had it here. Where is it at? Where did you go? Here you are. And so yeah, I had it there, and it wasn't lit up like very bright here, so I moved it back, and I guess that wasn't the problem. I really hope it's not a distance problem again. I've had problems with being too far from like a button. Like I hit a button way over there, and it just doesn't do anything because I'm so far away. I really hope that isn't the problem, because if it is, then that means I have to move this whole entire thing again, which I've already done. Once, this will be the third time moving it, basically. Oh man, what is the problem? So right now, it is how I want it to be when I hit the button. But then, let's see. This should make that one piston extend right here. So now it should be extended. And it is. See that piston right there? That one is extended like it should be. Or not like it should be, but I can tell it's operating because you've seen it's extended. Now I'll place this again and rip it up. And see, now it's still extended. What is going on? See, that's why I think it has something to do with me leaving the torch. It's enough power. Because see, now it's not extended, if you can see over there. Ah, see, that was too long. I don't know. I guess I failed. I guess I have to continue to work on this. I thought this thing was figured out, but I don't know what is causing this to not work. I'm about to just go through this thing and just put repeater after repeater. Because that's what I feel like the problem is. Well, let's try this one more time, and I guess I'll end this video because I don't know what's going on here. But that piston is extended, and I want it to retract and basically be unextended, if that's a word. And see how fast I did that? That's about the speed of a button. And see, it worked this time. I don't know what's going on. Let's do this again. See if it extended now. And see, now it extended. I don't know. I'm going to mess with this some more, and I guess I'll continue with this in the next episode. I thought I was going to have this thing finished, but I keep running into problems. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like this, please give the video a like. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I thought I had this figured out and I don't. But that's part of redstone sometimes. It's trial and error. So I'm going to continue to work on this thing and figure out what is going on. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching and have a good one.